In the bustling heart of the city, nestled between towering skyscrapers and the constant hum of traffic, stood a small, unassuming bookstore called The Hidden Page. Its dusty windows, filled with forgotten treasures and yellowed pages, offered a glimpse into a world untouched by time. The shop was a sanctuary for bibliophiles, a place where the scent of old paper and leather-bound volumes filled the air, a stark contrast to the modern world outside. Oliver, the owner, was a man of few words, his presence as comforting and familiar as a well-worn armchair. With his silver hair, kind eyes, and a permanent stoop from years spent surrounded by towering bookshelves, he seemed to blend seamlessly into the shop's ambiance. He greeted his customers with a knowing smile, his weathered hands gently guiding them through the labyrinthine aisles, as if he understood the silent language spoken between a reader and their next great adventure.
Lost, are you?
Oliver possessed an air of mystery, a quiet wisdom that drew people to him. It was whispered that he had a unique gift, an ability to offer guidance through the words found within the pages of his beloved books. People from all walks of life, seeking solace or direction, found their way to the Hidden Page, drawn by the promise of finding a piece of themselves within its walls. For Oliver believed that within the pages of every book, a truth awaited discovery. He saw his role not just as a bookseller, but as a custodian of these hidden truths, ready to share them with those who sought them. His shop was more than just a business. It was a sanctuary for the lost and the searching, a testament to the enduring power of words to heal, inspire, and guide us on our journey through life. One stormy afternoon, as the city outside was lashed by rain and wind, a young woman named Mia found herself drawn to the warm glow emanating from the Hidden Page. Drenched and feeling lost, she stepped inside, the sounds of the storm fading into the background as she was enveloped by the comforting silence of the bookstore. The air was thick with the scent of old paper and the gentle creaking of wooden shelves, a soothing balm to her troubled soul. Mia wandered aimlessly through the aisles, her fingers trailing along the spines of countless books, each one a world waiting to be discovered. She felt a sense of peace settle over her, a feeling of being surrounded by silent companions who understood her unspoken thoughts and anxieties. The chaos of the city outside seemed to melt away, replaced by a sense of tranquility that she hadn't realized she craved.
Lost, are you?
She encountered Oliver behind the counter, his presence as calming as the atmosphere of the bookstore itself. He looked at her with a knowing gaze, as if sensing the turmoil brewing within her.
The books, they hold many answers, but sometimes all we need is a single truth to guide us.
His words resonated deeply within Mia. She had always been drawn to stories, finding solace and escape within their pages. But now, she realized, she yearned for something more, a truth that could illuminate the path she was meant to take. Intrigued and desperate for direction, Mia confided in Oliver, pouring out her uncertainties and anxieties about the future. She spoke of her dissatisfaction with her mundane job, the feeling of being stuck in a rut, of her yearning for something more fulfilling, a purpose that ignited her soul. She confessed her secret passion for art, a dream she had pushed aside, fearing judgment and failure. Oliver listened patiently, his silence not judgmental, but rather a quiet acknowledgement of her struggles. When she was finished, he led her to a dusty corner of the shop, where a worn, leather-bound volume lay forgotten on a shelf. Its pages, yellowed with age, seemed to whisper forgotten secrets. With reverence, Oliver opened the book, his fingers tracing the faded ink as if reading Braille.
The greatest truth is often hidden in plain sight, but it requires courage to face it.
He closed the book gently, the sound echoing in the silence of the shop. Mia stared at the book, the words etching themselves into her mind. It was as if a long dormant part of her was awakening, a spark igniting within her soul.
Sometimes, the truth finds us when we are ready to hear it.
He handed her the book, a silent invitation to delve deeper, to uncover the wisdom hidden within its pages. Mia accepted it, her fingers trembling slightly as she felt the weight of its ancient knowledge. The storm outside raged on, but within the walls of the Hidden Page, Mia felt a different kind of storm brewing, a storm of emotions, of realizations, of the dawning awareness of her own untapped potential.